We asked moms, which sitcom title best describes your mothering style?
Family Matters. Getting the husband together, the kids, the neighbors.
Exactly.
We do that all day.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Jaleel, we're gonna lock it in. Family Matters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Family Matters.
I feel like I'm talking to Joe Marie Payton right now. Is the top answer Family Matters? Yes, it is!
We're back with Jaleel White. That was a look at his new hit game show, Flipside. I love that you have great TV instincts. You were telling me how you know something is going to be a hit or whether or not it's good is the response of the people when you're out.
Oh, yeah. It's always been about the people.
And you got it with that show.
Oh, yeah. I'm enjoying hosting Flipside. It makes me feel like a dad. I leave the house in a suit.
Well, you are a dad.
But it makes me feel like one. You got to feel like one. You understand that, fellas, right? And I love just relating to the people, and it comes natural to me.
Yeah.
And I've been doing game shows for such a long time. I mean, I've been on 25 Words or Less for a cool minute, Pictionary. I do them all the time. So when I finally got a chance to host, I'm like, heck yeah, let's go.
Okay, but I have to ask you, you are huge. You walk out, everyone's like, that's Jaleel White. You were on a set in Toronto filming something, and they kept having to stop because the cast kept saying, oh my gosh, you're in the room.
No, so this is what happened. It was actually an ABC drama.
Right.
And I was low on the call sheet. Even though it's ABC and I've started there for 8 years of my life, I'm low on the call sheet.
You were you played a bell?
I was playing an assistant bellman.
Yeah.
So it's Toronto, it's in the middle of winter. They're gonna stick me out here on a Toronto corner in an outfit and a hat like I'm an actual bellman. And so that director yelled action, and a car drove by and was like, we love you, Urkel. Director said, cut. Director said, cut. Okay, come on. All right, let's take it back, let's take it back. Sorry about that. It was, all right, let's do it again. All right. Said action again. This time, a lady just walks into the scene because we're on the sidewalk in Toronto and just like, what are you doing here? I love you. Can I take a picture with you? Oh my God, I think I have my phone.
Wait a minute, we're working.
I think I have my phone in my purse. And it's cut. Why don't we have security? Why are people just walking the scene? And it was weird because I wasn't the star of that project, but there was a part of me, it happened 3 more times. We could not get through a single take until the director finally said, can we get security, please, or we're not gonna finish the scene. And I just felt flattered because I knew I wasn't the star of the project. And that's cool, I was a working actor in that moment.
Yeah.
But it was still a reminder that it was like, yeah, I did this.
Yeah, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I did this.
Okay.
So I was proud of that one.
Which brings
You're not gonna get through this scene unless you get some security
you
out
gotta
here.
get some security. So, but here's the deal. How does Samaya is now 15?
Yeah, she's 15.
To see you in this role as dad is, first of all, adorable. And how do you explain to her, or did you have to explain who you are?
Well, I didn't have to explain it. My mother indoctrinated her with Urkel. But by the time she was 4, she came home from a weekend with my mother just wagging the doll at me, and my mom had just washed her through probably about 10 episodes. You know, I love being a father. I didn't get a chance in this book to write enough about fatherhood. In the future, perhaps I'd like to write more about fatherhood.
Why do you want to write more about this part of your journey?
Because it changed me. Like it really did. Like, you know how this business will just, it'll jump on your mind.
Yeah.
And it'll really cause you to question your sense of purpose in life. And when she got here, all of a sudden, the only thing I really cared about was I have never stopped working since 1991, according to IMDb.
Wow.
And that was it. You know, listen, I've won NAACP Image Awards. I've never been to the Golden Globes. I've never been to the Emmys. But everybody knows me damn near around the globe.
Yeah.
And to be able to take care of her at a high level and also correct mistakes that I know my mom made, but do it lovingly.
Yeah.
My mom's still in the picture. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's forgiving each other. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It's beautiful. So I really enjoy being a father. And I had a natural instinct for it beyond what I actually thought. You know, I'm telling you, when a baby comes to this world, it's going to change you for good or for the worse.
Oh, I know. I get it. So I was online, something, and it popped up. You got married in May to Nicoletta.
Yeah.
So now, beautiful wedding, beautiful gown.
Thank you.
I love that you've been very honest about slowly introducing Samaya because, you know, listen, my mom married the father that God meant for me to have when I was like 10 or 12 years old. And so to merge two people you love takes time.
Yeah, no, it's not easy. Listen, I live in Los Angeles, and finding anybody that gives a damn about you in LA is tough. Yeah, that's only people from LA really understand what that means. So, this wonderful Yale and Stanford grad walked into my life, and she couldn't be a better role model for my daughter.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Timing, as they say, is everything. Why was this the right time for you to share this?
The right time, I think, because, first of all, everybody loved the nostalgia of the 90s.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been asked so many questions about what my journey was that when I started answering those questions in written form, it started to become a book. And, yeah, I wanted to answer everybody's questions. I wanted to, and I was invited to do something. You know, we fight so hard to get projects made in this town that it's a beautiful thing when somebody says, I want to do something with you. So that's what Simon & Schuster did, really. They really reached out and above everybody said, we want to do something with you. And what they've done, I'm honored. Like, they made me a writer.
Wow. When you finished the last page and you closed it and it was done, and that moment you turn in the memoir, what was that like for you?
I cried because I thought it sucked.
Well, it does
I'm sorry,
not.
man. Is that the Sagittarius in me? I tell the truth.
You
I tell
cried
the truth.
because you thought it. Why?
But because anybody who turns in old college papers or first drafts of anything, who writes, and you second guess yourself, and it was not in the form that it is now, and it took weeks and weeks of editing and cut that and move this here and listening to other people. That's my favorite thing to do, really, is collaborate.
Yeah.
I don't need to be right about everything, but I need to get it right, and that takes having the right people around you.
Well,
so now it's a book worth reading.
I can assure you, you got it right.
Thank you.
You kept it honest, you kept it real, and I think that there's a journey in here that people don't expect. So when you start to read, get some hankies out, get some wine out, and get ready to smile and root for somebody that we've rooted for so many years, but it's an intimate background on what really happened. I'm so happy for you.
Wow, thank you.
You are
Thank
such
you.
a great guy. Thank you so
awesome.
much. Growing Up Urkel, available tomorrow wherever books are sold. Guess what? You're getting a copy. Growing Up Urkel, the Jaleel